All right, welcome, friends. Here we are, descending towards Dallas. We are at 16,600 feet, descending down to 14,000 feet. We're doing 290 knots indicated, headwind of 54 knots. You can hear some thunderstorm activity here in the Dallas area. Continue slowing, set 280, 280. Weather in Dallas, nice, 81 degrees. Cloudy, mostly cloudy, it's described. Scattered thunderstorms, winds are out of the south. We're landing on runway 18 left via the Kane 2 transition. Kane 2 star, standard terminal arrival. We've already entered in the ILS frequency of 110.55 for runway 18 left. Runway length 13,400 feet. Minimums, we've entered those too. 802 barometric. We have our bearing 2 set to nav 1, but as you can see here, no data. Not surprising. Still 50 miles from the airport. 14,300 feet. I think we got struck by lightning. I saw a bolt that was very close. Down to, we're at 280 and we'll descend to 12,000. Cessna 308 Whiskey.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Keep speed below 280 knots. Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
So there we go. 12,000. Descending 2,000 feet per minute. Well, let's make it 1,800. And continue slowing. Said below 280, so we don't have to stay at 280. As we close in on 10,000 feet, obviously we need to be at 250 or below. Big Texas. So, I mean, the flight's not over yet. Anything could happen, but no crash to desktop so far. We took off from Cincinnati without any issues. We are 1 hour 50 minutes, and we had an estimated arrival time of 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time. That is 2000 hours UTC. Seeing some flashes here of lightning, scattered lightning. I did check the weather radar. So, while there's some scattered thunderstorms and cumulonimbus type clouds, there's no storms, so to speak. We'll turn off our bank limiter here while I'm thinking about it. Don't need that anymore. Leveling off at 12,000, hoping that they're going to give us further descent instructions here. 40 miles from the airport. At 40 miles, you'd expect to be at 12,000 feet, exactly. So yeah, 3 p.m. arrival time. That was our estimated arrival time. I think we're going to be on the ground here probably in about 15 minutes. So that's right about on schedule. Unless they stop talking to us. I hate to be a pessimist, but I'm getting a little concerned. I kind of feel like they should have told us to continue descending now that we're at 12,000. It might be, well, no, our altimeter's set correctly at 29 or 81. Please don't let this be a situation where they stop talking to us. Okay, that's good for them. There we go. There we go.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 18 left approach by Crunch transition. Clear to Crunch.
We'll descend to 4,000.
Tamara 3 Papa Sierra. You are 27 miles south. Descend.
Expect 18 left. Cessna 308 Whiskey.
ILS runway 17 left approach by Delta November India transition.
This is one thing I'm a little
Delta November India.
concerned about is that this airport is gigantic. I'm actually going to be landing in Dallas in real life at DFW in
Descend
soon
and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect ILS runway
as
18
part of
left
my
approach via crutch transition.
trip to
Clear
Jamaica,
approach
Montego
Cessna
Bay.
Whiskey.
I'm going to Montego Bay in real life soon.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey contact regional approach on 125.2.
So I wanted to land at Dallas for the first time in the Longitude and see how it looked. By the way, take a look.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
We've got ILS data, ICIX, India Charlie, India X-ray, 24.7. That's great news.
Descending 4,000 feet.
Sending 4,000.
4-3 Bravo Whiskey regional approach. Continue to Greenwich as planned.
And we're not actually, I mean, we're 23.8 miles from the runway threshold if we were going in a direct line. But as you can see, we're not. We're going to head it to Grutch, Align, Udall, Hasty. Look at all these planes that are on final. This guy, all headed towards the south-facing runways.
Southwest 4237 regional approach. Continue as planned. Altimeter 29.80.
We know that we want to be at Grutch, we want to be at 4,000 feet right here, which is why we've been cleared to 4,000 feet. And then at Align, we want to be at 3,000 feet, also at Udall, so we'll hold steady once we descend to 3,000 feet. And then the distance between Grutch and Align is 3.2. Distance between Align and Udall is 6.3, and the distance from Udall to Hasty is 2.3. The distance from Hasty to the airport is 5.1. So a hell of a long final, which is great. I love it. I mean, we're talking about 10, 12, probably about 18 miles. Let's keep slowing here. Shallow out our descent rate slightly. We know we need to be at 4,000 feet at Grutch. Take a look. 4,000 feet at Grutch, okay? And we are 86 seconds from Grutch, and we're at 8,000 feet. But by the same token, our ILS glide slope information is already starting to creep up here. So what we'll do to make sure that we're not too high is simply slow down. And we'll set our descent. Right now we're descending at 1,100 feet per minute. We'll just set our descent rate at 1,600 feet per minute. Things looking good over Big Texas. Coming in over Louisville Lake, as we turn south to land on runway 18 left in Dallas. Let's zoom in on our MFD a little bit.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Down to 3,000, Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Cessna 3 Bravo.
Again, as I said, it's 4,000 and 3,000 is our next step descent. 3,000 at Align, so this is all going well. Here's our left turn as we begin turning south, and we're looking really good on our right here. That's coming in beautifully. We're ready to switch over to now that we're basically turning final. We're ready to switch over to nav mode. Well, we're already on nav mode, but we're ready to switch over our nav source to nav 1. And let's switch over to APPR, and let's see if we'll grab we'll see if we'll grab the glide slope. Instantaneously grab the glide slope. Oh, it's so nice when it works.
Landing gear.
I mean, really.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Slow it down a little bit, though. Looks like we lost the glide slope. That's okay. We're going to stay on top of this. Slow it down here a little bit. 15 miles out, so we'll slow down to 180. Got our speed brakes deployed. We're not on the glide slope right now. We lost it. Retract those speed brakes. Do a notch of flaps. Get those landing lights on. Let's depressurize. Switch off of the weather radar. We're not going to need that. Okay, only issue right now is let's get back on the glide slope. There's the airport out in front of us. Bingo. We were on the glide slope. Let's re-engage the auto throttle. Definitely got some thunderstorm activity, no question about that. We're on 3-mile range on the MFD. We'll switch it to 2. We are aligned. We're just a little lower than we should be, and we're not on the glide slope. Damn it. Let's recycle it. Okay, that's all right. We're going to figure this out. You see this, we're just coming in a little bit beneath the glide slope because we're no longer on it. So that's all right. That's okay. We're going to handle this situation. It's no problem. Switch to nav mode again. Try to grab that glide slope.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey, you are 11 miles north of DFW. Contact DFW Tower on 127.5 when inbound.
All right, that's the tower handoff. We're lined up beautifully.
Run 127.5
Perfect,
Cessna
perfect,
3 Bravo
perfect. You
Whiskey.
can see right here. Lined up perfect. And let's see if as this green diamond drops, we re-engage that glide slope. Radio altimeter showing 2450 above ground level.
Cessna November 343 Bravo Whiskey DFW Tower. Cleared ILS runway 18 left approach. Altimeter 29.80, wind 176 at 17.
2980, winds are out of the south at 17. Come on, grab that. There! Grabbed it again. Grabbed it again! Check that out, baby. Nice, huh? Let's go outside. Gear down. Another notch of flaps. 7.9 nautical miles out. About 3 minutes to touchdown. There's 2 other airplanes on final. Him and him. Let's get back inside. Slow us down to our approach speed. Properly configured for landing. 140. We'll keep it at 145, given the fact that we're headed into a headwind. I'm showing 12 knots here aloft. Airfield says 17, but they're reporting gusts. Looking good, looking really good. Established on the glide slope. Airspeed's good. One outer marker. Lightning. Full flaps.
Bravo Whiskey cleared to land runway 18 left. Wind 156 at 8.
Clear to land.
Generic landing runway 18 right.
Oh, that's that guy who's landing on the parallel runway. Winds have shifted slightly.
18 left Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
I think we're going to exit left, but we might exit right. I don't know. The airport's so gigantic, I have no idea. We'll set our airspeed at 140 because I think that winds are going to continue to diminish. Big Texas. Big Texas. There's Grapevine Lake. Okay, we're looking good. 4.3 miles out, we'll disconnect the auto throttle.
Final runway 18 left.
Lightning. Looking good. Cars. Lightning. 600 feet. Autopilot in just a couple seconds. We're going to get the 500 call out.
500.
500.
Autopilot.
Autopilot.
I have the airplane. Remember, I said at 3 p.m. arrival time. It's 2:56. 1 white, 3 reds on the poppies. 6 knots. Keep that in mind. Remember what they told us the winds were on the ground? 2 and 2. All right, here goes. Lightning. Lightning. Reversers, spoilers. I'm just gonna roll out because I don't know if I need to exit left or right. Excellent. All right, that went great. Come on, give me some arrows. I don't know. Left, right, where do you guys want me? I just looked at the MFD. Come on. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to pull the trigger and make. All right, we're gonna go left. Wait. Okay, arrows? Okay, good, thank you. I'm glad I didn't decide to do it myself. Look at the MFD, you guys. Look at that. Oh my word. This is a big airport. Oh God, don't freeze on me. Okay, it looks like we're gonna exit left. All right, let me get off this runway before I start holding up the show here. Like that boat in the Suez Canal. Okay, exiting left. They're gonna yell at me here in a second.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey turn, next taxiway.
I told you. All right, here we go. All right, welcome to Dallas. Local time, 2:58 p.m.
Bravo Whiskey, contact ground on 129.825.
This is a huge airport,
129.825 for Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
and as a result, it poses a gigantic challenge to the PC in terms of FPS. But
Cessna November 34 Bravo Whiskey, taxi to parking.
we want a taxi to parking. Thank you. Let's go outside. Spoilers in.
To general aviation parking via taxiway Foxtrot, 6 Bravo.
Flaps retracted. Hey, that didn't sound like too terrible
Taxiway Foxtrot 6 Bravo Cessna
taxi
Tree Bravo
instructions. Oh my God, we're only 0.19 nautical miles from our parking spot at an airport this gigantic. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, let's stop our timer before I forget that. Timer, 2 hours, 5 minutes since we started our takeoff roll in Cincinnati at KLUK, KLUK, where we started. Landing lights are off, taxi lights on, pulse lights off. And let's go. Oh, that's fantastic. I was actually dreading a long taxi. I wanted to land at Dallas just because I'm going to be here in a few, well, soon, in the coming week or so. And I wanted to, I've not landed at Dallas in the sim, and I haven't landed in Dallas in real life in years. Years. There's our parking spot off to the left. Anyway, but very much looking forward to landing at Montego Bay, and I'll be honest, more importantly, being in Montego Bay. But landing there is going to be really cool. I was thinking, let me know in the comments section, which is kind of humorous because no one watches this, but I was thinking about posting a video of me landing in real life. You know, just sort of out the window. And we'll do a compare and contrast to how it looks in the sim. All right, here's our, gonna make a big U-turn here. Turn off our taxi light, don't need that for these conditions. Come on, turn it off. There we go. Zoom in on our MFD here a little bit more just so we can make sure we've got alignment. I wonder where they're putting us just for future reference. Ramp 234. Ooh. Remember ramp 234, okay? Because tomorrow we're flying to Reno to finish our around the world trip. There's another biz jet right in front of us. There we go. All right. Outstanding. All right, let's go ahead and parking brake. Right engine. I gotta tell you, when it works, it's so much fun. You know what I mean? Get our anti-icing equipment off. Anyway, today was a great flight. No CTDs, no issues. 343 Bravo Whiskey is safe in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Another biz jet over here. Ramp 234, don't forget that. There's our guy. And a lot of thunder and lightning for skies that don't entirely look like they could support that. That's been an ongoing issue in the sim. Anyway, we're safe in Dallas, and we're happy that you joined us. And happy Saturday. I'm in a good mood now because this went textbook. It went smooth, no issues, no CTDs, no goofy ATC bullshit. Everything was great, just great. When the sim acts like this, I am in high spirits. So anyway, we'll get out of Dallas tomorrow and head out to Reno and finish our around the world trip, which took us on this extraordinary journey westbound into the jet stream from Reno to Nome to Yakutsk to St. Petersburg to Berlin to where the hell? I think we're from Berlin. We went to Halifax. Isn't that right? I don't know. I'd have to look back. And then from Halifax to Cincinnati to Dallas, and now from Dallas back to Reno. So thanks for joining us. Let's drop to the logbook screen. I've given up on trying to figure out when it'll drop to the logbook screen and when it won't. Maybe this is a function of the latest patch. I know people complained about it automatically dropping to the logbook screen because it, fucked with the realism of the shutdown procedure. Gens. And both engines are shut down, but we'll make sure our lights are off now. And we'll do a battery, left and right off. And then we'll do electrics. Total time of flight, 2 hours, 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Day takeoff, day landing, obviously, from KLUK to KDFW, KLUK to KDFW. Thanks again for joining us on this fun flight. Really had a good time on this one. See you soon.